Hey everybody, good early morning. It is Wednesday, July 23. This is the unofficial. Hey everybody, good early morning. Almost like it is Wednesday, July 23. This is unofficially, unofficially, unofficially the third day of San Diego Comic-Con for those of you who believe in coming in as I do on Monday or even Sunday. But I'm not at Comic-Con because I'm here as caregiver to my mom here. And so I'm disappointed. I was really excited to attend, but duty calls. I was excited to attend also to help my friend, Michael Davis. Michael Davis needs our help. And I wrote this piece that makes up the body of this text, and it goes like this. The black panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2025 must focus on its creator Michael Davis out of respect. I saw this about the Black Panel 2025 and by a man who, I guess, is Michael's stand-in. His name is Hannibal Tabu. And this is what Mr. Tabu wrote. Quote, "The always unpredictable showcase of ethnic talent returns for its 28th year, featuring new faces, a new format, and a fresh perspective. Since 1997, this annual event at Comic-Con International at San Diego has been a triumph and a mystery with unexpected panelists galore. With a possible surprise guest host, this year's panelists include Aisha Porter-Christie, who was in Daredevil, Born Again, and The Boys, Kevin Grevioux from Underworld and The Blue Marble, comedian Mr. J. Washington from Netflix Is a Joke and American Gigolo, artist Quinn McGowan from Project Wildfire and Little Rock Files, and of course Mr. Tabu himself, MPLS Sound, War Machine, Fathom Sourcebook, also the panel's co-producer, cartoonist Kendon Jones of the Power Knights and Black Comics Day, writer M.D. Marie from Top Cow's Vindication, TTRPG performer Rodney Campbell from Venture Forth, comics anthropologist Dr. Stanford Carpenter from the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Art Institute of Chicago, I went there. Michael Davis, Hannibal writes, a co-founder of Milestone Comics and co-creator of the characters that became Static Shock, was unable to attend in 2024, leading to a takeover of the panel by luminaries such as screenwriter Keela Cooper, actors Malcolm Barrett, Eugene Bird, and Damien Poitier, hosted by executive Dan Evans. Given that and the chaotic nature of this annual panel, many are curious what might even happen this year. I'm not that kind of psychic, said Tabu, who will also be running AV for this year's panel. Michael's interested in focusing on how black creators are pivoting in this time of transition. Auditions are drying up, fewer projects are getting greenlit. What are we going to do about it? We've assembled some great minds in TV, gaming, comics, and movies to look at possible paths forward. Will Mike appear in a puff of smoke like a 1980s ninja? Who's on hand to take the reins if he's not there? That it's not something you can be told. It's something you have to experience for yourself. That was Hannibal. Now this is me, Zenny Abraham, talking. I had Michael on my live stream show twice here on Zenny62 YouTube. In December, for what turned out to be an epic 3 hours and 14 minutes, and then again 3 months ago for an hour and 40 minutes. Why? Michael was scared that someone was after him and trying to make his life rough, and he wanted to draw attention to what was going on. His phone had been hacked, a number of weird happenings were before him. He asked for help. I think we need to talk about helping each other as black people. We're not doing enough of that. Heck, then we need to talk about getting help from Michael as a whole group, regardless of color, and then doing just that. That's what we should use the black panel for. Michael wants someone to talk about what he's going through. He said this to me over and over again. He got angry at one point because I didn't answer a call in a timely fashion. And I pointed out to him that I have a job as caregiver of my mom, and I'm the one person doing it. And I'm doing the best I can. At least my mom thinks so. At any rate, that's why I can't be there with you today or Friday. But I am credential press for Comic-Con, and I have been for 15 years straight. And I'm doing my parts thanks to digital media, and I will continue to do so. What I'm asking you to do is help Michael Davis, because he's tried to get mainstream media to tell his story. No one has budged. It's not enough for me to say something, but you all are in that room, or will be. And rather than talk about these problems that are talked about all the time, please focus on Michael. Talk about Michael. And Michael, for example, doesn't mention this. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. But Michael was going through a place where he was invited to the Comic-Con Museum as a guest, I believe, 2 years ago. And there was a misunderstanding that turned physical to a point, and Michael was not allowed back in. Michael is an eccentric star in a universe full of eccentric stars. You know them. What Comic-Con should have done was taken the high road, apologize to him for any misunderstanding, and then work to make that misunderstanding an understanding, a coming together. Instead, that hasn't happened. So I'm calling on Comic-Con to really improve its relationship with Michael Davis, and by that realizing a better, situation where he is at the black panel next year. That's not too much to ask. Michael Davis is a pioneer. He should be treated as such. This shouldn't be a black panel just to talk about things that Michael will want to talk about, knowing that Michael is in trouble and knowing that he wants us to talk about his plight. And he does. So I think that's what we need to do. We need to follow Michael Davis' wishes and talk about him at the black panel. At the very event he created. It's just the right thing to do. Now, last time I had Michael on, 3 hours, for 3 hours, for the 1 hour and 40 minutes, I was 3 months ago, he was staying with his girlfriend. I don't have a contact for her. Perhaps one of you do, or does, excuse me. But somebody knows something, okay? Someone knows something. And it's a shame that what they know hasn't been chronicled, okay? It's a shame that what they know hasn't been chronicled. We have to change that. Get the word out. And help him. To the best of our abilities, collectively. The more working together, a room full of people can make a dramatic difference. Be there. Or see this, put out something. Thank you.